And it really is up to the 4 position rotations. So I think that OG does have the better rotation, though. So that's where Boom could get caught off guard.
Got him. Looking like this might just be the first blood. 7 Saxa.
Got him.
I'll be able to find it. Celery caught out with the stun, holding him inside of the acid spray. The punch is coming hard.
Oh, he doesn't do the pull in between. Okay, maybe waiting for his level 6. But I was going to say it's so good on Dire because you can pull those 2 camps that we're seeing tops and... sorry, we'll talk about it afterwards.
Yeah, no tell. I've caught him here. Aramis able to close the gap, set up with the Dragon Tail. And at this stage of the game, these 3 heroes, a lot of magical damage to be dealt.
Here comes the tops in rotation.
Right. Coil drop down onto Boom. Instantly looks to break the coil, and with the remainder of the haste room, Boom's going to be fine. In fact, with the Dragon Tail stun, they're able to turn and blow up Thompson. Thompson getting taken out there as Viking. They're looking to try and set up for more. Boom heading over towards Samel. Stun won't quite catch on to the Medusa. No tail being pushed out to the side here by the damage over time from Kezu. Samel pretty low underneath this tower. Boom popping the mangoes, but a little low on that HP, so doesn't want to quite get in with the dive underneath the tier 1. On to Kezu, but not quite with any. He did have a mango, but not wanting to pop it initially to try and push Kezu back. I'm going to drop the Lagoon onto No Tail. No Tail, he's actually going to end up going down. Boom has the reach.
Another one.
Take him down, and now with the setup on to Seb, the Ice Blast coming in as well. Seb, he's got back, but in fact with the finger of Saxa, they're able to blow up Aramis. Seb will end up still going down. Dream Coil will be dropped there, but Viking, they're able to step out straight to the side. Thompson, he's caught by the stun. A few punches in from Boom. Still looking to scout up to the high ground here, but Thompson won't jaunt forward aggressively. I think considering how game 1 went, I think this is even quicker than game 1, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. He's just getting that little bit more space and stack preparation for it.
No tail.
In the river. It's going to set up for the coil to come in, but the Ice Blast in return straight down onto No Tail. No Tail will fall. Boom able to get the Laguna off before he dies, so Thompson going to tick down pretty low into the Battle Hunger. And the damage from the vessel. The Stone Gaze comes out, but Kezu is able to turn over to the side. Good body blocks here from the illusions of No Tail. Will stop Kezu from being able to escape. A 2 for 2 though. Viking, they may lose the 2 cores, but are able to bring down Thompson with it. This timing where they can bring a fight to Samel before Samel's prepared for it mid. The catch onto Aramis. Samel joining forces here with the rest of them. Fingers out from Saxa, and that's Aramis down. That's definitely proving to have a bit of a tough time to just find the space to achieve much at all right now. Saxa on the support DK, and now the dive here from Thompson. So with the coil onto Kezu and Boom. No Tail trying to step up. No hook shot, of course, still on cooldown for 30 seconds, and looks like No Tail's going to get baited in a little bit there by Thompson's Dream Coil. Ends up stepping under the tier 1 tower, and Viking easily dispatch of him.
Seb works on some more stacks, and he is going to go for pipe after having this force staff done, so he's still getting quite a lot of growth.
Yeah, and he's not necessarily going to fall over straight away after the Ice Blast connects to the middle of the team fight. Talking about team fights kicking off right now over to the mid. They get the jump in onto Celery. Over towards Aramis as well. Aramis trying to get away here. The right clicks from Samels along with the snake. It's enough. 2 quick kills here for OG, and now looking for more. Saxa, which of the Hex Shad's trying to come over with the counterplay, gets the call off onto Saxa. Samel's charging him with the Stone Gaze. Boom having to put the BKB to get out of the side. Thompson jumping in. He's actually going to jump into his death. Boom's able to turn with the right click, take him out. Shad's still alive, forcing back Saxa with the Battle Hunger. Saxa trying to hide in the trees. Shad, could he quite find him? Force off to the side. Saxa, he'll break himself away, but Shad's able to get in with the Battle Hunger again. Burns down Saxa.
They're respawning.
He might not be done yet. He's maybe looking for the opportunity to jump for more. He's going to have to blink up in a few seconds. He's not going to chase up to the high ground. Samel and Seb will make it away.
And this time we don't have Shad with any type of buff himself, right? We did have the Alacrity last game, where he was getting that Thronheim tune for the crazy spin potential with the counter Helix, so doesn't have anything this time around. As OG, fine Celery.
Well, they found the AA. I mean, no hope for the AA here, and in fact, No Tail.
And a hook shot.
Let's try and set up for more. Boom. It's going to be pushed back, but the BKB's out. They'll turn. Now they'll look with the jump from Shad. They'll get in with the control onto No Tail. Laguna's down. No Tail will fall. Going to be something here as well. Shad does get the jump on him.
He is going to hit really hard, too. He's not going for the Scotty build. He's going for straight right-click mid.
He stepped into the trap here. Saxa and Thompson, they're ready and waiting. Hookshot over towards Boom. Boom's BKB still on cooldown for 10 seconds. Kezu, he'll get the Poison Nova off. Boom. He's got the movement speed in the back of a Celery. And he's going to turn with the Laguna onto No Tail. No Tail getting right back down by Boom. See what Thompson turns towards here. Saxa taking heavy damage here from the right clicks of Celery. Celery will die here to the turnaround from Samel. Still have to be so careful how close they get to Samel. I say that though, Aramis, he's going to jump in aggressively with the Dragon Tail onto Samel. He wants to get in onto this Medusa Shad. He's looking for the blink capability onto the puck, but puck won't be able to find him. Thompson's able to phase in time. The claw won't grab him. Sumail popping the stone gaze to deter the rest of Viking from pushing the fight any further as OG will back off. Zaxa does expend a buyback for this though.
And he's just that much tankier now. Up top.
Top lane. Aramis. Doesn't look like he has many routes of escape. Trapped in the cogs.
His team's
in
coming.
The acid spray. They do have a blast coming in. I mean, Concoction that is certainly taking their time to bring down Aramis, and with the backup of Boom, they're actually not going to be able to do so. Aramis, this DK support, tanky enough to walk away from the two of them. They don't even really get that close at all to taking him out. Thompson jumps in. All back to the side, does have a Dream Call available. He's going to use it to hold back Shad as OG. They're backing off Sumail. He's not quite close enough to get involved in this fight. He's starting to make his way over, but already No-Tail's been taken out. Seb will try and turn and throw a Concoction in, but Shad's in with a blink straight on top of the Alchemist. They've caught Seb. Seb getting dunked down by Shad. Boom pots the BKB. Thompson having to jump out into the trees. He's having to hide. This is not a fight that OG want to take any sort of part in anymore now, with two heroes already being taken down.
Hey, Blaster Scout. They're going to start it.
I'm sure Viking will want to have something to say about this. Shad is available to head over, and the Ice Blast alone enough to make OG think twice about how much they want to commit for this. Smoke up from OG.
Kezu's gone for a Vanguard instead of... I thought he was going to go for Halberd this game because he's versus Medusa, but he's going for Crimson Guard rather than Halberd. Bit interesting.
Oh,
Sumail's
in with the blink. Ready to start off the action straight away on a Kezu. They're able to burst him with the finger. Kezu's gone. Quick jump up to the high ground. Catches Kezu off guard. That looks to be Shad not having any interest in charging over and looking for any crazy players. For him as the position one, he can't take those risks. We'll just continue to try and keep the waves pushed out with the illusions. Indeed, that will give OG the chance to claim that Roche. AGHS picked up by Thompson.
Yeah, I think also after the first game, right? Like, discipline, absolutely. I think, is something that OG needed to get a little bit better on. So I think this is a much better approach this time. Just farm the map. You've got the late game scaling this time for sure. So. As Aramis, he's getting farm. You know, this fireball, it's working. He had the Ags queued up for a second on DK. Now he's switching to Halberd, trying to find solutions for this Medusa.
Shad, he's charging in.
He gets hexed.
Need this ward though. OG fully aware of the angle that Shad's approaching from. Now Seb is going to look for the jump back in with a concoction. Shad still the BKB and another blink up. Shad can still close the gap. He's going to get in on to Seb. Sumail in with the backup. BKB comes out from Boom with the hook shots out as well as the damage from Sumail. Boom's trying to step back, but the right click from Sumail is too much. As Boom gets taken down, Dream Coil controls Shad. Sumail, he'll be able to clean up the two of them. Anybody else in the game right now? The plan is certainly working out so far here from OG when it comes to just sitting back Sumail, just allowing him to get to this point where they're ready to break the base. And what have Viking got in store to be able to take down this Medusa, even with the full lineup alive, which they don't have for 30 seconds. It's very hard to see how they bring the Sumail down 100-0.
Yep, and he's buffed up. I mean, we've got the pipe, we've got the Solar Crest constantly being thrown onto him too, and every time his Snake returns, especially if it hits either Kezu, the AA, or the Lina, he's pretty much full mana restored.
Here we have it, OG. The head up, they take the racks. Nothing at all that can be done by Viking. As OG, again, as we said, sticking to the discipline, backing out, heading off.
The case, and also it's just like, Shad is an Axe versus a Lion, so he can't get as farmed as he was last game. Like, your Axe illusions just die. They get sent and they just get hexed and mana drained and they're gone. Soxa didn't even go for the shard this game until I think maybe he's bringing it out now or in a bit, but either way, it's slowed down the Axe's farm so much. Meanwhile,
still a step away from his AC.
Now we get the tier 4s, and also Roche is up. So now you're forced into a position here as Viking. You have to farm your neutrals to try to get those tier 4s, but you also have to constantly be scouting the Roche pit. As the Hex bottom, the stun.
Yep, they've got the setup. Shad, is he going to be able to get out in time? OG bringing everybody in here to try and take down this Axe. They've got the coil control. Hook shot in as well from No-Tail. Shad taken out.
They've got Chemical Rage back up now for Seb, so he's ready to act a little bit more of that front line. He was waiting till it. He's ninja geared on the side. Or actually, they're smoked, sorry. He does have a ninja gear at the ready too.
We saw last time from OG a jump up to this high ground did grant them some quick kills to start the action off. Shad with the call. They'll look to try and force Samael away to break him out of the combo, and it'll do so. Gets the Stone Gates off Samael. He's ready to turn. Aramis, he's going to be taken down low. They are stunning Samael up. Dragon Tail as well. They're certainly reducing the potential for Samael to get the damage done. But still, Celery will fall. Seb, he's able to run down Shad to the side. The stun follow-up there from Saxon as they keep the axe locked down. Shad will get the call off, but Samael's able to get him with the damage. There's 3 dead on Viking. Even with their best efforts there to control Samael, it isn't nearly enough. They cannot control or deal with this Medusa anywhere close to as long as they need to stop Samael in his tracks. So Samael, he's going to continue to charge on straight down mid. The victory, it's straight in his sights now.
Yeah, they kind of did like 0 damage to him, Owen. They took out his mana pool, but that's pretty much it. And everybody from OG still alive. Perfect connection to spouses. Yeah, it's time to clean this one up. 80 seconds, no X.
Having to do this without their strongest member, as we've seen in the action, isn't even really that strong at all this game. Maybe 18-18 the kills even, but 33k lead. Samael just being able to rack up an insane amount of farm to the point where he is just this monster of a Medusa that Viking have no answer to whatsoever. Into the base, mega creeps are taken here by OG. The traps there on the Kezu. No tail, hook shot over towards Aramis. Samael just ready to pad up the KDS. The game will come to an end. GG is called. OG with a very much safer approach here to this game too. They look pretty unstoppable with this execution. The strategy much cleaner and built around a Samael Medusa that Viking